Hello everyone. The CubeCraft drama situation sure is crazy. Look, I don't like making drama videos, but I've been sitting on this for like over a month now, and I figure if I don't like actually make it, I'm just never gonna get around to it. So welcome back to me running around in the same parkour on grass for the next half hour while I talk about something I really don't want to talk about. I guess I usually talk about stuff I want to talk about. Anyway, I will not get distracted. This is actually an important video because, a few videos ago I had, there was a whole CubeCraft drama with like Relay Noobs and I think like 4 other people getting banned, high profile, etc. And we all had like no idea what was going on. I said like, okay, I might have to stop playing CubeCraft. This is terrible, etc. But I'm going to wait for CubeCraft's response. Well, you might have noticed, there is no CubeCraft response. Or is there? Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about in this video, because there actually was. Kinda. I'm going to explain. But first of all, I do want to say, I'm no longer a passive observer in this, but due to me making this video. I am actually, like, somewhat nervous to state this video just because I am, like, quote-unquote, exposing stuff. Like, yes, there is actual research I did. There's stuff. It's not just me like saying what other people said and then saying, okay, here's my opinion on that. This is me like making stuff public, I guess, which I think is a good thing. Now, that being said, I do want to say 2 things before I begin. The first of which is, the basic, hey guys, be good people. Don't go after anyone in this video. It's not good, blah, blah, blah. Basically, be a good person on the internet. Don't go after anyone in this video mentioned, etc., etc. I hate that I have to say that, but this is the internet, so if I don't say it, first of all, people are going to do it anyway. Obviously, they'd do it even if I didn't say it. And second of all, yeah, just don't do that. You're not helping. Second thing I want to say is that this video is made entirely in good faith. Okay, I'm not, like, trust me, I'm not interested in views by making a drama video. No, I don't care. If I was interested in views, look at my channel. My last upload is in like a month or something, or hasn't been in a month or something. Yeah, I'm not interested in views and whatnot. The only reason I'm making this video is in good faith for the sole purpose of, first of all, explaining what I'm going to do with my channel, because I said I would do it in my previous video covering this, and then second of all, to get the truth known so that other people can make their similar decisions. That is the only reason. Okay, and I'm not holding anything back. I'm not like, oh, I'm not going to talk about this thing because it makes my argument not look good. No, I'm telling you literally everything I know. And I mean, like, there are like a few screenshots I'm probably not going to share and whatnot. But I'm telling you everything I know. Like, the only thing I'm not going to share is basically stuff that's like, okay, it's already public and literally it does not matter for, anything. Anyway, so let's begin, shall we? With those 2 out of the way. Let's begin. So, in case you have been living under a rock or just aren't familiar with CubeCraft at all, basically, a month and a half ago, I would say, I don't remember, it doesn't matter, basically, a bunch of high-profile CubeCrafters got banned. These include Related Noobs, Privated, and a few others I forgot. It actually doesn't matter. To me, if you want to, you can look it up, I don't care. It occurs to me that maybe I should have researched this, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm just trying to get, like, the basic story out of the way. The stuff that you can easily look up online is not important. Otherwise, I'd take too long researching this video. Or not researching, but, like, preparing this video. And you all know how little I like editing. I'm not editing this video at all. What I say is what's going in. Anyway, so they all got banned for allegedly doxing, leaking, and breaking player safety guidelines. And the thing is that, basically after that, they were all, I think X-Clutching made a community post, Related Noobs made a video, I think a few others did their stuff. It doesn't matter. The point is that basically all of them said, why am I saying basically? All of them said, we have no clue why we were banned, CubeCraft please fix. But, CubeCraft didn't fix it because, there is no chance. The thing about this ban is there's just no chance for appeal. And, there's no chance for appeal, and it's a permanent ban. So that's basically as bad as you can get with ban, which I will have some comments at the end of the video, but I want to reserve my opinions for at the end. Although I will say there is a little bit of speculation in this video, and also my memory, because a lot of this information has been privated since. I'll explain more later. But anyway, so they made, the community posts and, video and whatnot, basically saying, hey, we have no idea why we were banned. This is a mistake. CubeCraft please fix. We didn't do anything like this, etc. And I think like the only admission they actually said was Xclutching, who said like there was a group chat, but there was no doxing, no leaking, no nothing in there. So why were we banned? I don't get it. Now the thing is that we all were basically, myself included, the CubeCraft community was like, okay, now it's CubeCraft's turn. A lot of people were also just hating on CubeCraft, like, oh my goodness, why? I'm never playing CubeCraft again. How dare they? Without listening and waiting. Like you can watch my last video. I'm like, okay, let's not jump to conclusions. Let's give CubeCraft a little bit to respond. And I admit I'm kind of running counter to that because I am slightly jumping conclusions in this video. But if I don't make a video on it, then no one else will, because it's been months, and that's from me being lazy, and no one else has done anything. So anyway, more on that later. So anyway, flash forward, a few weeks, I would say. This guy named Eclipsed makes a video on the CubeCraft drama situation. And I watch it, and I thought, oh, holy cow, these CubeCrafters were pulling the wool over our eyes. They completely lied to us, etc., etc. Because he showed a lot of damning screenshots, basically, showing they had there was a group chat, and they had a lot of evidence or screenshots Eclipse had of this group chat, with all the people that got banned in it, as well as a few lurkers. I don't know who the lurkers were, nor do I think I would want to say if they are, because again, I'll explain later. There's a lot of stuff I've been researching in this video. I had to do it in a particular order. Trust me, it'll make sense. Anyway, so there is this group chat, and there is a doxing channel in it. Okay, now, the channel just called doxing. Now, don't jump to conclusions. I will explain. But in that channel, Eclipse showed that I think it showed a picture of Van Houten, basically posting a doxing of someone. Now, again, don't jump to conclusions. Something I forgot to mention is if there is any information, I'll probably put this in the title because I forgot in the intro. Dang it, why did I forget it? I will put it in the description. Okay, so if there's any information that I am getting wrong or miscorrections, I will put it in the description as fast as humanly possible. Although I'll be honest, I am very, very busy over the next few weeks, so who knows when I'll get around to it. But again, this video is made in good faith, so if I am getting wrong, let me know. DM me in the comments or whatever. I DM Van himself, and more on that later. But I just want to get Eclipsed's video out of the picture first. Anyway. So it will be in the description. If possible, or if needed, I will make a follow-up video. I really don't want to because I hate making drama videos, but everything that I know that I can confirm at least a little bit will be in the description. Anyway, so check that. I will post it in the title as well. All right. So then, so in summary, there is a doxing channel in this group chat that, just says doxing. Don't jump to conclusions, just says doxing. There is a screenshot of at least Van, probably other people, but at least Van, sharing what looks like a doxing of someone. And I think there was another screenshot of Late Noob saying how much he liked doxing people or something. Basically, a lot of, very, very damning screenshots in Eclipsed video. In addition, he also mentioned, I don't remember if he had screenshots of this, but it makes sense that there was a lot of talking about the new CubeCraft updates or some leaks going on in this Discord. Now, for the record, this Discord, I've asked Van directly, and he has said that this Discord composed of, I think, the 5 people that were banned, as well as a few lurkers. Okay, so that is what the Discord is comprised of. Now, I don't know how many lurkers there are. As I'll explain later, it doesn't really matter for my conclusions, but there were at least 5 people in the Discord that were using regularly, and they used it it was a friend group chat. Okay, so they used it to moderate each other's streams, to just chat and hang out, a lot of stuff. Okay, so the big old the Discord the group chat gets exposed, everyone's going to the police, that type of thing. Anyway, so we have a doxing channel. We have a screenshot of what looks like a doxing by at least Van Houten, probably others, although I do not remember screenshots. The video was taken down. More on that later. And also, we have leakings of that. The other thing worth mentioning is that I believe someone said the N-word in there. you take that as what you will. I don't think there's a context that makes that better, but whatever. Take that as you will. And there was also, I believe, a screen, they posted someone's, Twitter that had, PORN in it. If you know, you know. If you're not, and you're a child, please do not look it up. It doesn't matter. But the point is that, there was, sus stuff going on in this Discord. What's going on? Now, right away from this, or actually, let me continue. So, Eclipse posted that video, and I thought, okay, finally, this is CubeCraft's response. Now, Eclipse basically said in the video that he had contacted the CubeCraft staff, and they had basically, told him, yeah, you can post this video. So, they basically, I don't know if CubeCraft, that's just like CubeCraft's policy, or, they're just, they just have to say, oh, yeah, we can't stop you from posting any video, or, maybe that's just their policy, or maybe, they have to do that, or maybe they, actually like the video. I don't know, but the point is that basically it was a video showcasing, hey, this is why these guys got banned. Now, a few days later, I look back and, oh wow, the video is gone. Where'd it go? Well, let me show you. So, here is an announcement. This is the CubeCraft HQ, basically an informal Discord server for, CubeCraft content creators, and I'm pretty sure just CubeCraft at large. Anyway, here's a post by Van, basically saying, the defamatory video was the video by Eclipse. Also, this is all the other stuff they posted, just in case you want to see. This is the defamatory video. It was the Eclipse video. The video is no longer up. Many of the allegations made against me were false. Okay? The creator of the video and I came to a mutual decision to remove it after I provided evidence that many allegations against me, related noobs, ex-clutching, and Ferris Q were completely unfounded. Hey, I am making this announcement to clear my name, my friends' names. I'm not saying I'm not completely in the wrong, and I do take some responsibility for the actions of others, but practically every allegation against me in the video was false. Okay, now, if you see this, you basically think, okay, now this was my conclusion when I saw this posted. You can, if you want to pause the video and think about what this means, go for it. I would recommend you do. But what this means is basically the creator of the video and I came to a mutual decision to remove it after I provided evidence that many allegations against me were completely unfounded. Now, what this basically implies, and what I thought it meant, is, hey, he talked to Eclipsed, and, he said to Eclipsed, hey, here is why I'm innocent, and, please remove it because I'm innocent, you don't want to hurt it. And then Eclipse, basically, being a good person, was like, oh, I'm sorry, I was wrong, and, the allegations are false, etc., etc. That's what this very much implies, and that's what I thought. Again, maybe I'm misreading this completely wrong, maybe I'm, taking this too seriously, but that's what I thought, that's what I think a reasonable person reading this would think. Well, I decided to do a bit of investigative journalism, and I don't know if you can call this, but whatever. Okay, I decided to actually look at Eclipsed. This is Eclipsed YouTube channel. As you can see, the video is no longer there, and as you can see in his post, he has taken the video down. Now, here is his reasons. First of all, to make sure that specific people are left alone. Apparently, he doxed people, so again, it might be on there. I don't know if this is technically doxing, but don't go after. Anyway, the second reason, one of the users involved is trying to take it down. I could fight against it, which could probably win. However, it's a lot of hassle. The video's service purpose would explain. Of course, you can disagree with. That's your own opinion. Everyone entitled to. But namely, no, this is not me saying the video is false or anything, because it isn't. Now, let's go back to Van's post. So, it was not you providing evidence. He literally said he still agrees with him. You just took down his video. Now, right away, that is a big no-no. Okay, now, I will say, he says that, or Van probably thinks, oh, this is, slander or libel or whatever. Well, actually, he wrote a post in there, which I will take a look at. So let's go down here, and here is Van Houten talking about this, and here's his reasons. So first of all, knowing that the video is going to involve, I had the person you falsely accused of doxing blocked in Discord for months. You can still dox someone you blocked on Discord. Anyway, I don't care about this. I more care about this second. I went about taking down your slanderous video because there were false accusations and theories about me and my friends in this video that directly damaged my character and their character. I have full grounds to do so, and if you fought against Instead, I'm literally 100% sure you would lose. Okay, and, you know, before you make a drama video, do research, etc. All right, and then here they're arguing. Now, I addressed Van, and you can watch it. I basically said, hey, then why did you say that, you know, this looks like, you know, I talked with Van and he disproved everything. Yeah, that's not, or what am I trying to say? I basically called out Van and said, hey, you know, this does not match up with what you posted in CubeCraft HQ. Explain. Now, to his credit, Van did explain. He explained it quickly here. You could read through it if you want. However, I'm going to show you the Discord DM conversation I had with him. Okay, so as you can see, this is literally the start of my conversations with him. So, you know, I am a new person that he basically hasn't met. I might have met him like one time in like a group setting, but I've never known Van one-on-one. So this is completely, he doesn't know who I am, I think. I'm very sure. So this is my question. I basically, you know, asked a bunch of questions and he provided this lengthy response, which we'll go over. Okay, so first of all, I didn't dox anyone. Or actually, first of all, I want to say none of the screenshots were fake, but they were all taken out of context. Okay, now right away, I do want to say something. Okay, right away, if none of the screenshots were fake, then you could not take down the video. Okay, if none of the screenshots are fake, then basically all you're taking down the video for is the opinion behind what the screenshots mean, as opposed to what, you know, he's actually saying. Therefore, you could not take down the video in a legal setting. Okay, if you look on the Wikipedia page for libel, it says one of the common arguments used against libel is basically to say, okay, would a reasonable person think the opinions that were, or do the stuff that was said, say the stuff that was said, or not? And considering, you know, the entire company of CubeCraft did that, you would immediately just get laughed at, of course. This is, like, you don't even have a slight case. That's just nothing. Now let's go through your response. Okay, first of all, I did not dox anyone. The screenshot shared was of me doxing someone, which was made by someone else. I found it online and sent it to a private Discord channel that only had 5 of my close friends on it. Now, first of all, let's jump here. The people in the Discord were these guys, basically everyone that got banned. There were others in it, but they didn't talk as much as us. So basically, there are a few lurkers in this Discord. Now, I don't know, this could be like 2 people, this could be like 50 people, it doesn't really matter. But, you know, if you have any lurkers that aren't there, then you don't know them well. Or maybe you do, and you think you can trust them, but evidently you couldn't because it got leaked. So first of all, none of the screenshots are faked. You basically just took down eclipsed videos. Or eclipsed exposing video because you didn't agree with his conclusions. That's not a valid reason to take down the video. That is a violation of free speech. Okay. Second, let's go through this. Now, I do want to say, you know, they never did anything with the info of doxing, okay? He admits that it was not the right thing to do, but calling me a doxer for doing so is not true. Now, I have looked it up, and I actually was not clear about this myself. I had to look it up. Apparently, yes, it is not called doxing. Van is correct in saying it's not called doxing if you share information. Like, there are companies that go out and actually get like gather data online and just put it in like a database. That is not illegal. However, I also looked it up, and apparently you can run into civil lawsuits, especially if the intent was wrong. Now, you are saying that your intent was not. You had never had any intentions of doing with it. You are fine, but even you admit it was not the right thing to do. And more importantly, this very much explains why CubeCraft banned you guys, okay? You know, sure, you didn't dox anyone, but the screenshot was very, very, very looking like you guys did. And again, remember what I said at the beginning of the video, what they all said when they were banned, we have no idea why we're banned. The group chat had no doxing in it. Okay, it didn't have a doxing in it, but it had stuff that looked so similar to doxing, it's painfully obvious why you guys got banned. The fact that CubeCraft took it out of context is not, like, it's not their problem. You guys have to explain yourselves because you guys are the ones defending. Now, granted, CubeCraft should do a much better job at making sure that, you know, they're banning it. Honestly, well, I'll get to what CubeCraft should do in a minute. But first of all, I do want to say, not just for Van, for everyone, you guys have to do a better job at like taking accountability for this. Like, yes, you didn't technically dox anyone, but it's like you're admitting here that sharing it was not the right thing to do, but you didn't admit it publicly. And that's why I'm making this public, and honestly, to do you guys a service, because I think that clears a lot of things up. It actually does a lot for the community that you guys admit this. And honestly, that's the only reason why I'm like taking this. Okay, maybe you guys would say, oh, so Van tried to cover it up, and then like, you know, everyone else tried to cover it up. But okay, but the thing is, if they were actually trying to cover it up, they would not say all this stuff to someone that they just met. Again, I do not know Van. This is my first DM with him. So, you know, they are not trying to cover it up. They just did a very, very bad job at a response, okay? Which is honestly probably the worst thing of the situation, at least for me, okay? Obviously not for them, because they're banned permanently with no chance of appeal. Again, more on that later of what CubeCraft can do. Let's finish reading this first. Okay, anyway. So this is right, you know, it didn't dox anyone. Calling me a doxer is not true. However, you know, you did share it, and it did get leaked, so you are at least partially responsible for that. Even if it isn't technically illegal, it's definitely at least... I'm going to just call you cringe for that. And the fact that you didn't admit to such cringe, and, you know, keep in mind, like, you know, even if you had no intentions of doing it with it, the fact that you posted it, and again, I'm like, I know Van's here, but like everyone was in the Discord and saw the doxing channel. Like you have an entire channel called doxing. Everyone is like at least partially responsible for that. Again, it's not doxing, but it's definitely cringe. I would say borderline immoral if you posted it publicly. You didn't post it publicly, you posted it privately, but then when it's leaked, you have responsibility for that, which none of them took. Okay, anyway, now a bit of context about the server. So there are others in it, they didn't talk as much as us. Again, don't trust lurkers ever. Like, if they aren't talking, then how do you know that they aren't just gonna leak it randomly? You don't know that. It was our friend server, we VC'd every day, played games together. Okay, good. You know, basically just, you know, chill. You know, hey, we can post everything here, it's great. You know, very nice. Even some CubeCraft staff members used to be in it to help us do that. This one, this whole paragraph basically is a very good response of, you know, the social media POR insight. For basically, it was a CubeCraft developer, so, you know, how are you going to ban someone for posting a CubeCraft developer's stuff? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Completely agree here. I didn't take down the video clips to himself. I did have grounds to do so, since the allegations were false, saying I manipulated Ferris Q and doxed people. I don't remember him, Eclipse, saying this. My memory is a bit foggy. It was like a month ago, and it was taken down, so I don't have access to it. I wish I had downloaded it. I didn't, unfortunately. But whatever. Yes, technically he can't say you dox people, but given the context, it does make sense. If you don't explain this, then yes, it does make sense. You would not have a case. And also, you know, given that that is the allegation against you, like, I am under no obligation to believe any of this stuff. I personally find that I should believe it just because you are actually telling it to me, and you have no history with me. So, you know, I'm exposing the DMs. I don't like exposing DMs, but these aren't like confidential DMs because these are the first DMs we've had with each other. Okay. Anyway, where were we? Oh, so this is also something I really have to give Van props for. My YouTube partner manager literally said I had grounds to take it down because of that. Now, again, I've done the research. The Eclipse video definitely lies under, you know, the excuses or the defense attorneys would make for libel. It falls completely under that because, again, CubeCraft itself banned you and thought that it was reasonable. So one person, yeah, you don't have grounds for that. And if you did, then why aren't you suing CubeCraft? That doesn't make any sense. However, I'm going to assume that you, or I can fairly easily tell that you made the takedown in good faith, at least. You at least thought that you were doing libel. Now, granted, I think that you could have at least looked up what libel actually is and see what defenses are commonly used against it. But considering you contacted your YouTube partner manager, I think that's okay. That was made in good faith, at least. However, I really didn't want to get a strike on his channel. You talked inside of yourself. Again, although you did took down his video in good faith, that does not explain why you stated in the CubeCraft HQ that you wanted that basically, oh, he did it after you explained to him, like basically like implying that, oh, you convinced him. You did not convince him at all. You just basically threatened to take down give him a copyright strike if he didn't take it down, which is actually, I don't think it's a copyright strike. It's libel strike. I don't know what it's called. But the point is, you threatened to strike his channel if he didn't take it down. That's not good. Discord got leaked. According to the person who leaked it, Clips talked him into screen sharing all the channels. Now, this, yes, is, the person that leaked it. The guy that leaked it was in a bad mental state. Now, I will say right away, if you are posting this type of stuff in a guy that is in a bad mental state and going to screen share all the channels potentially because they are in a bad mental state, you have responsibility for that, okay? I don't care if it was meant to be private. You have to take accountability for this. And sure, that's not to say, oh, you can't ever post anything that, private or anything, oh, privacy is not. But if it gets made public, you have to take accountability for that. And again, I'm not trying to pick on Van here. I'm picking on everyone. None of them admitted to anything. And that's honestly the biggest, crime they committed. Because again, all this stuff they actually did wasn't anything, but it looked so much like stuff. And they said, oh, CubeCraft had nothing against us. No, they had a lot of screenshots that very, very strongly pointed towards bad stuff. And again, no admissions at all. Now, what else was here? Yeah, so the guy was in a bad mental state. I hope they're doing better, by the way. Support them and whatnot. If they need to talk, I'm here for them, although I'm guessing they don't even know me, so whatever. Again, thanks out for reaching out to the sides. Okay, so that is the post by Van. I hope he's okay with me sharing this, but again, it's literally the first DM we've had, so like the first DM you have with literally anyone cannot be assumed to be private. I'm just saying, especially over a drama video. Okay, that's not happening. All right, so that is everything I know. Now, what are my conclusions? So first of all, as I said before, the people that got banned need to take accountability for having a doxing channel, having all this cringe stuff going on. Now, again, it doesn't necessarily mean it was immoral to post that. In fact, I think it was perfectly fine to post that, even the N-word, okay? Like, you're posting it privately, it's not hurting anyone, who cares, okay? It's like, doxing means you are posting it publicly. No, you guys clearly did not want to post it publicly. Same with the leaks, same with the alleged doxing that wasn't even a doxing, it was just a screenshot that you shared, okay? But the point is that CubeCraft looks at that and says, hey, this is a doxing. This looks it looks like a doxing, it quacks like a doxing, it is a doxing. Okay, this, you are talking about confidential CubeCraft info. Oh, you must have leaked it publicly. And I guess probably breaking player safety guidelines is, I don't even think it's the sharing the CubeCraft developers, whatever. I think it's more probably just doxing, it just goes with that or something. I don't know why they would post it separately. But the point is that, like, there are very obvious reasons why everyone got banned. Not good reasons, but reasonable reasons that an average observer looking at, the evidence would say, okay, this qualifies under doxing, this qualifies under leaking. And instead of saying that, you guys basically said, oh, I don't know, like, Related News literally said, oh, I don't even know how to dox someone. I'm completely innocent. Okay, I have to ask you guys the question. Like, seriously, if you're in a Discord with a doxing channel, and you guys regularly talk about, confidential CubeCraft stuff. And it could be like months out of date, but you guys did talk about confidential CubeCraft stuff. And then every single person in that Discord that is active gets banned at the exact same time for the exact same reason, doxing, leaking, breaking player safety guidelines. How do you guys not know how you were banned? You totally did. You totally knew why you guys are banned. You might not have agreed with it. Bro, my entire OBS literally just crashed. Apologies. I'll have to edit that out, or I don't even think I can edit it out. Let's just strive forward. Anyway, so like as I was saying, like if literally everyone in that Discord gets banned at the exact same time for the exact same reason, you guys know why you guys were banned. You know exactly why you were banned. You might not agree with it. You might think, oh, well, it was taken out of context. Surely CubeCraft would do their research, but you knew why you were banned. Okay, the fact that CubeCraft didn't do their research is, call them out on it. Say, hey, we did XYZ stuff, but it's not doxing, leaking, and breaking player safety guidelines. CubeCraft, please fix. But you didn't mention that. You all just said, oh, there was nothing, like, even X Clutching, who said, oh, there was a group chat, literally said, oh, there was nothing that could have been like conceived as doxing, leaking, or breaking player safety guidelines. Or maybe you didn't say conceived, but you get my point. Like, you guys don't even mention the stuff of, why you got banned. You just, like, assume that people, and like, it's not even like bad, but it's just like, you guys all said, or like all the people that got banned basically said, hey, we love, CubeCraft. It was such amazing, but then you did far more damage to the community than, your bans ever could. Like, you literally said, oh, we have no idea why. Like, you can look at my last video. I was genuinely concerned that I might have to stop playing CubeCraft because, oh, are they just going to ban me randomly and I have no idea why I was banned? Well, no, I would have an idea why I was banned. Like, you guys have an idea why you were banned. I can disagree, but I know why I was banned, and you guys did a massive disservice to the CubeCraft community when you just denied everything. And, then I do have to pick on Van slightly for this. Then you, went after someone that posted a video basically explaining CubeCraft's thought process. Again, that is, like, Eclipse video basically was what CubeCraft thought. You can disagree with it, but state that publicly. Don't just confine it to my DMs. Okay, like, I had to I should not have to do digging to prove you guys innocent because you guys don't provide the context publicly. That should not be a thing. And even worse, you don't just take down the video that has the out of context stuff. No, you provide the context. Just, if it's something is taken out of context, provide the freaking context. It's not hard. Just like, show just explain it like you did to me. And that's basically what I'm doing in this video. So yeah. Now, all that being said, moving forward, there are three things I want to address. First, the people that, got banned, CubeCraft, and then my channel. Okay, so first of all, the people that got banned. Before I begin, I just want to say I don't expect any of what I'm saying to actually happen, besides like what I'm doing for my channel, obviously. Like, I'm a relevant YouTuber. I don't even know if this video is even gonna get any traction. I just want to at least get it off of my chest so I can move on and stop thinking about this garbage, and also, basically say what I said I was going to do in the previous video covering this, which is, what I'm going to do for my channel. Anyway, but here are my suggestions. So first of all, everyone that got banned, basically just admit what you did, okay? Admit it. Okay, and like, again, you're not admitting to doxing, you're not admitting to leaking, because you didn't intend on doing that, but you still have to admit it, okay? And honestly, even leaking, like, technically the Discord got leaked and you're responsible, so technically I guess you guys did leak, although, maybe not, because it might have not have been like, it might have been like old news and then it's too late, but the point is like, there was evidence enough for CubeCraft to ban you, okay? You guys should be providing the context, not CubeCraft. It is not, I mean, it is CubeCraft's responsibility to get the context, but the fact that they failed doesn't mean you're trying to prove your own innocence, not just silence and not talk about it at all. That's not a good solution. So I would recommend everyone, involved basically say, okay, this happened. Basically just make like a video confirming what I think, or say I'm completely phony and, leave a comment. And again, I will update the description. But, point is, make that information public. Stop hiding it, okay? There's nothing shameful in saying, hey, I made a mistake, okay? I posted cringe info. Why do we even have a doxing channel? That was kind of weird, okay? It's not immoral. We weren't trying to dox him, but we didn't dox him even. But the fact is, that was kind of weird. And the fact that it now is, semi-public, well, we take responsibility for that. And if they were harmed in any way, I'm sorry. Okay, just take accountability for it. It's not a big deal. Just, be a good person, basically. Not that you guys aren't good people, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, then, that's basically all they can do. Then CubeCraft, oh boy, CubeCraft, you guys messed up. So yeah, you guys basically banned like the top CubeCraft content creators without actually giving them a chance to defend themselves or, seeing context or anything. And honestly, I don't think the problem was the ban itself, okay? The problem is that there is no chance for appeal, okay? That is the very big problem, because if there was a chance for appeal, then they could have said, okay, look, we get that it looks like doxing, leaking, breaking player safety guidelines, but it's not because reasons. And, then you can make your decision, CubeCraft, whether or not, they're permanently banned or whatever. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of permanent bans in the base case, but, you know, whatever. I understand, like, that's pretty unpopular opinion from me, but whatever. Under no circumstances should you not be allowing appeal, because then you get situations like this, where you're hurting people that did not do the crimes you were accusing them of, okay? Like, they could legitimately sue you, I think, for libel. Maybe not. Like, that would be basically the same as taking out Eclipse videos. Maybe not, but the point is like, there is at least an argument to be made, because you guys were the first people to do this. And, you know, Eclipse has you guys to back him up. I don't think you guys have backup, especially since you guys are a company. You guys should be doing far more research into stuff of this scale. I'm very disappointed in CubeCraft. However, I think the bigger thing by far is just you should not be having, like, forget about it. Okay, you don't hire enough people to do research. I get it. It's a company, you know, stuff slips under the rugs or something. But you should always have an appeal process. Always. I don't care what the crime is. I don't care what it is. You should always have an appeal process. You should always tell people why they were accused. You don't have to get into all the details in case, you know, for example, in the last video, I thought, okay, maybe it's like, you know, the guy that was doxxed, you know, leaked it, in which case, okay, you don't want to, you know, have them subject to harassment, but it wasn't. And so in any case, you should at least get the, allow the people to appeal. That is basically given. I would recommend people like make a post on the CubeCraft forums, basically saying, hey, you know, let's make there be an appeal process for literally every single conceivable ban, because here's the reason. Okay, in case you think, oh, well, these crimes are so bad they shouldn't have appeal process. Here is the reason. Because the problem with not having an appeal process is that what are bans? They are guilty until proven innocent. Okay, if you're banned for like fly hacking, for example, like no admin is going to be like, okay, you can still play the game while we're waiting for the trial, but like, you know, and like you have to prove that you're not fly hacking. Like, no, that, you know, you ban them so they can't keep fly hacking on innocent players. Okay, that's why, you know, ban system has to be guilty until proven innocent, unlike, you know, the regular legal system. But the problem is that when you take away people's chance to appeal, is then it's just guilty. Like, it's not guilty until proven innocent. No, you don't even have the opportunity to prove that you're innocent. You're just guilty. Nothing you can do, nothing you can say, nothing you can, you know, barter with. It's, you know, especially for this, because it's a permanent ban, you have nothing. No recourse these people have. It's really unfortunate. CubeCraft has to modify that rule, okay? And I would say I'd make the community post myself. Maybe I will. Look at the description. Maybe I'll made it, or maybe someone else will have made it. I'm pretty busy over this next few days, so I don't think I'll get around to it. But the point is that, yeah, someone should make that, say, hey, CubeCraft, no more permanent bans. And then, obviously, CubeCraft should unban these people. I think that's pretty clear. Now, I do, for the record, think that these people deserved some punishment. Okay? They did, like, at the very least, there was grounds for a punishment. Okay? There was, like, okay, this is a lot of fishy stuff. You guys, at the very least, have to be, like, temporarily moved from the partner program. Like the YouTube, you know, influencer, because, you know, this is very sus looking. You guys can't do this. This is not appropriate for, you know, our child-friendly micro server or whatever. But it very much did not deserve a permanent ban. It very much did not deserve no chance of appeal. I think, like, the harshest punishment I personally could give this is, like, maybe a few months, maybe a month ban, and then, like, 6 months of the influencer, like, you can't be influencer, but even that's pretty harsh. It like, they didn't do really much wrong at all, other than, like, being cringe on the internet, basically. There were, like, a few things, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. Honestly, by far, you've slandered them enough, so the least you can do is unban them. I don't think that'll happen, but at the very least, I do hope that CubeCraft can at least have an appeal process, and then who knows, you know, maybe these CubeCrafters will be able to use the appeal process and, you know, get back, because I think they deserve to. That being said, what am I doing moving forward? I'm going to continue to play on CubeCraft. You know, it's very clear that as long as you're not cringe, they're not going to ban you, at least. This was very much, they were just being cringe on the internet. And, you know, if you're cringe on the internet and it gets leaked, that's on you. So, yeah, don't be cringe. And if you must be cringe, then make sure that, you know, it's with people you can trust, and not just, you know, with a, you know, person that's undergoing mental health issues that is going to get convinced to, you like leak your entire server. And I do want to say, like, I'm giving these people the benefit of the doubt. It's very possible that they did commit like an actual CubeCraft leaking. Like, for example, if they're talking about, oh, like CubeCraft's next update is XYZ and that gets leaked, that is partially on them. Now, I don't think they did because, again, none of them played CubeCraft in months, so how would they even have access to that information? Same with the doxing, although that's slightly less because you are still releasing someone's personal information. It's just it's not intentional. I don't think there would be legal recourse. It's definitely not a criminal case. It's just probably be a civil case at anything, like, oh, pay for damages. But mostly just accountability for them. CubeCraft has to change its policies. That is a thing. And then for me, I'm going to continue playing because I know I'm not cringe. I like to think, at least. So, I think that I'll be good to play on CubeCraft. CubeCraft just randomly banned people with no evidence. There was evidence. It was just very much taken out of context, and they need to, if not have a better process for researching these types of bans, getting all the context and whatnot. They at the very least need to have an appeal process because that is just not good. And then also for me, I don't think I'm going to be banned because I'm not going to do this kind of stuff. Anyway, I think that's everything I wanted to say. I don't think there's anything else. So if there is, or also, again, as I said, if there is anything that I am missing, please post a YouTube comment, post, DM me on Discord, DM me on, or message in my Discord, or post your own video. I will make a follow-up video to this if very much need be, although I for sure will update the description. Okay, again, it might not be the same day, it might not even be the same week, because again, I am very busy this week, but I will try at least to make it happen. Anyway, that should wrap it up. Hopefully I solved everything. Hopefully everyone's like, oh no, you're slandering me or slandering CubeCraft or whatever. I don't want to take this video down because it is made in good faith. I'm not trying to hurt anyone. I'm just trying to get the truth out there to, state what is going on. And so we can try to move forward as a community. And, I'm going to continue playing on CubeCraft. Yeah. So anyway, that's it. I don't feel like saying like and subscribe because I don't want to get subscribers and likes off of a YouTube drama video. But if you have anyone that is like, I guess share this video with anyone that would be interested, because, the truth deserves to be known as well as I can make it out. Again, I don't know if this is true. It's possible I've been lied to by CubeCraft and everyone. But as best as I can deduce, this is all at least closer to true than, anyone else knows. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you, I can't say hope you enjoyed this drama video, but hope you learned something at least. Oh, and I guess PSA, don't be cringe on the internet because everything you say is like going to be public probably. And if it is, then you're responsible for that. You can't just be like, oh, well, I didn't mean it. That's a PSA. Hopefully you learned something in this video. Bye. Finally done.